All right. Next, let's talk about the 4th unit of Introduction to School of Zhendao. We will learn about the 4 major functions of I Jing. The 4 major functions of I Jing are xiang, shu, li, and zan. Xiang means astronomy and geography. Shu means dynamic application. Li means inference. The modern science is the li of the 4 major functions of I Jing. The theory-based data is the same as modern science. Zan means augury. Many people have experience of augury. It is an application. Since history, I Jing has been regarded as a book about augury. However, people who really know I Jing will not use it for augury. Confucius said, "Don't bother with augury." We people of the world don't really understand. People just love augury. I think anyone having an unjustifiable scheme in mind and wanting a shortcut is asking for pay without working. It's not practical, not justifiable. Augury with these ideas in mind is prone to fall into superstition. The Analects of Confucius comments, "You should not talk about superstition and stay away from divinity and ghosts." This is what Confucius says in the Analects of Confucius. Xunzi also says, "Those who know I Jing do not believe in augury." That means if we desire for wisdom, we should study I Jing. Use your wisdom in the reasoning about your personal relations and your everyday life. Don't let sensational feelings compromise your reason in life. That's what I Jing's real intention. That's the real function of I Jing. We know the original 8 emblems invented by Fu Xi became 64 emblems. After revision by Wen Wang, all things in life, all matters in the universe, are summarized into 64 scenarios. An emblem means something is being hung. Therefore, in many people's homes, or in their cars, they hang a lucky charm for auspice. Actually, if you compare your life scenarios with the rhythm of the 64 emblems constantly, in other words, these 64 emblems are the theories and principles. They are about rhythm. It wants you to understand the 64 emblems. When a situation comes into your life, you find the matching emblem and refer to the reason of it. Then you will understand what really matters and how to respond to the scenario that you have to deal with, regardless if it is a favorable scenario or not. Therefore, We should draw our own emblems. How to draw them? You must study I Jing. If you can master that, then, of course, your own destiny will be controlled in your own hands. But that is not what people do. Perhaps we don't have the chance to study I Jing. Therefore, we don't understand. Therefore, we resort to fortune tellers. As we have talked about, we will then be prone to falling into superstition. That is, we don't understand the true meanings of I Jing, and we are conditioned to accept common practice. Therefore, in the Analects of Confucius, which we have mentioned about, Confucius told us you should not talk about superstition, stay away from divinity and ghosts. Xinzi also says, those who know I Jing do not believe in augury. This is the wisdom of the sages. They can clearly see the truth in everything. Therefore, in this lecture of School of Zhendao, we will explain these true theories in detail and let people of the world to really understand the true theories in I Jing and compare with the Diamond Sutra and Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching, so we may further analyze and comprehend. Only through thorough comprehension of the true theories may we completely change our concepts and be able to apply the learning in daily life. Otherwise, we will be lost helpless when we run into adversity and perhaps even take on the wrong direction. These are all the School of Zhendao, offered to the people in the world. It's a very clear, true theory. So please stay away from superstition. We should clang on true theories, which are your own minds and true entities. If you completely understand, you will never be superstitious again. Therefore, our own fate should be controlled in our hands through the understanding of true theories. Therefore, I Jing also says, the self-reliant will be blessed, all will be favorable. The blessed means your heart follows the true theories offered by the three classics. This true theory will be the laws. That is what true theory should be. It is not something that can be created by someone, nor invented by someone. When the saints see the true theory, at their times, they were articulate with language. They could tell or write about it, to tell people in the world they are generous and unselfish. They want all people in the world to know and to apply in practice. Therefore, this sentence is telling us, the self-reliant will be blessed, all will be favorable. We all seek for great luck and auspice. But if you seek not from within, but outside, then you have it all wrong. That will work in the opposite way. Yes, So people of modern times, they have plenty of material to enjoy, but they always feel the pains in their minds and souls. That is the reason why. Therefore, it's about time to be awakened. School of Zhendao is to awaken people in the world before it is too late. No more superstition. Let the people get out of the confusion of material and find the light of their minds and souls again. Therefore, if we can learn I Jing and regard it as a priceless classic in our life, learn how to respond to the different scenarios in life, we will be able to avoid bad things and steer toward auspice. We know I Jing in modern times. It is a collective work of the three saints. It does not belong to one person. Its words are also telling us it took three saints through three eras to complete. It's telling us Fuxi of Paleoid. Fuxi in Paleoid. We know he defined the heaven and started the work of I Jing. It's been 7,000 years from now. Therefore, we have repeatedly mentioned about how long Chinese culture has been. Think about it. The true theory that still holds today after the 7,000 years, it is still around after such a long time. What does that mean? Now, let's look at modern science instead. Some findings were so incredible in the beginning. But after more research, some findings were rejected in just a few years. I think modern science, those who are savvy with it will know. Here is an example. Einstein, as you know, invented the mass energy equivalence, or E equals mc squared. It is a formula that changes the world. It really changes the world a lot. Now we have more technologies. Everything that concerns our life has something to do with them. Why is that? The electricity we use, for example. A nuclear power plant is related to the formula. It is that formula that makes nuclear power generation possible. But we also know Einstein proposes that the light of speed is the fastest. Modern, top-end technology, as I have heard, has found something that is faster than the speed of light, but not yet officially announced to the public. Doesn't it overturn the claim that the speed of light is the fastest? For how long? Not very long. With the time, we can understand that. The three classics we have mentioned about, I Jing is the longest. That is why we have talked about it in the previous lecture. It is the genesis of Chinese traditions and culture. It is not only the paradigm of all classics, but also the origin of all classics. It is the same reason, like Diamond Sutra and Tao Te Ching, they are dated some 2,500 years from now. They may not be as long as I Jing, but 2,500 years are not a short time. They all hold up against time. They are the true theories. Therefore, through School of Zhendao, we explain them at this dais of Zhendao. we hope people in the world will adopt and consult with Chinese culture. These three classics, true theories that never fade away for thousands of years. Let everyone to understand. Let everyone to see the truth. Let everyone to apply in daily life. And eventually create your bright future for your own life. All right, this lecture will end here. Thank you all. Wish you all happiness and joy.